Isekai anime dominates the medium, but this year brings entirely new levels of reincarnation madness. These are the 8 biggest parallel world hits dropping now. We begin with number 8, Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skills Season 2. Mukuda continues his relaxing journey across a fantasy realm, relying on his unique ability to purchase modern Japanese groceries. With his legendary familiar Fell by his side, he faces new culinary challenges and explores vast cities. This highly anticipated sequel guarantees more mouth-watering dishes, highlighting why cozy, low-stakes storytelling remains vital to the hectic fantasy anime landscape. Studio Mappa truly outdid themselves with the gorgeous food animation here. I absolutely love how this show refuses to take itself too seriously. It provides the perfect palate cleanser between intense action series. Watching a mythical beast act like a spoiled dog begging for premium Wagyu beef never gets old. This season proves that sometimes comfort food makes the absolute best viewing experience completely undeniable. Number 7. Labyrinth, Meikyu no Shiori. Thrust into a deadly maze without any memories, our protagonist must navigate endless traps using only a mysterious bookmark that rewrites reality. This dark fantasy turns the typical power fantasy completely upside down by focusing heavily on survival horror. It earns a spot here because the brutal dungeon crawling mechanics are flawlessly translated to your television screen perfectly. What grabs me immediately is the incredibly oppressive atmosphere. You feel every single claustrophobic moment right alongside the characters. The studio masterfully uses shadow and silence to build unbearable tension before each monster encounter. It is a refreshing departure from overly vibrant magic worlds. If you crave intense psychological stakes and genuine terror, you absolutely cannot afford to miss this incredible dark fantasy masterpiece today. Number 6. Sentenced to be a Hero. In a world where becoming the hero is actually a lethal punishment, our lead is forced to fight endless demonic hordes to atone for past crimes. It flips the chosen one trope into a bleak prison sentence. This entry makes the list because its gritty world-building brilliantly deconstructs everything we expect from typical glorious fantasy adventures worldwide. The sheer cynicism of this narrative hooks you instantly. I appreciate how it forces the viewer to question the morality of the kingdom sending people to die. The combat sequences are visceral, chaotic, and desperately brutal. You are never watching a clean victory. You are watching pure survival. It is an unapologetically raw experience that redefines what a brave savior truly looks like on screen. Number 5. Kunon the Sorcerer. Born blind, young Kunon develops unprecedented water magic to literally create new eyes for himself. His journey from a helpless noble to an eccentric magical genius is filled with creativity. The story secures its rank by showcasing an incredibly unique magic system based entirely around fluid dynamics and sensory perception, rather than just blasting enemies with fire spells. Kunon is easily one of the most fascinating protagonists we have seen in years. His relentless obsession with mastering magic creates hilarious yet deeply inspiring moments. I admire how the animation visualizes his sensory experience, turning abstract magical concepts into stunning visual spectacles. It beautifully balances lighthearted comedy with genuine emotional depth. This magical adventure is guaranteed to completely steal your heart and mind forever. Number 4. Hana Orisan still wants to fight in the next life. A battle-hardened warrior woman perishes in combat, only to reincarnate into a peaceful modern society as an ordinary high school girl. Despite her tranquil surroundings, her combat instincts violently reject normality. This hilarious reverse premise stands out because it seamlessly blends chaotic martial arts action with ordinary slice-of-life high school drama in spectacular fashion today. The comedic timing in this adaptation is absolutely flawless. Watching a lethal veteran treat a simple gym class dodgeball match like a life-or-death military operation had me completely crying with laughter. However, it also delivers surprisingly fluid hand-to-hand fight choreography when actual threats arise. It is a brilliant parody that expertly honors the very tropes it vigorously makes fun of daily. Number 3. Isekai Office Worker, The Other World's Books. Depend on bean counters. Summoned not to slay a demon lord, but to fix a failing magical economy, a corporate accountant uses spreadsheet logic to save a kingdom. Magic spells are heavily regulated, and dragon slaying requires proper expense reports. This corporate fantasy shines because it replaces swords with bureaucracy, making financial auditing look incredibly epic and remarkably high stakes right now. Nobody expected supply chain management to be this ridiculously entertaining. The writers clearly understand corporate culture, injecting painfully relatable office humor into a vibrant fantasy setting. Watching our hero dismantle a corrupt noble house through aggressive tax evasion investigations is far more satisfying than any Magic tournament. It is smart, witty, and perfectly tailored for adult fans exhausted by standard teen Chosen One narratives today. Number 2. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 4. Rimuru Tempest returns to expand his monster federation, balancing complex international diplomacy with devastatingly powerful new adversaries. As the Western Holy Church makes aggressive moves, Tempest must heavily fortify its borders. This global juggernaut claims the runner-up spot by consistently delivering masterclass world-building alongside some of the most dynamic supernatural battles in anime history right now. Slime is the undisputed king of political fantasy for a reason. The escalation of power never feels unearned, and watching Rimuru scheme during Grand Council meetings is just as thrilling as the explosive combat scenes. The animation studio clearly poured their entire budget into the magical clash sequences this time. It remains a deeply satisfying power trip that continues exceeding our impossibly high expectations always. Number 1, Saga of Tanya the Evil, Season 2. The notoriously ruthless salaryman, trapped inside the body of a young magical girl, finally returns to wage unrelenting war against the divine. Tanya leads her devastatingly efficient mage battalion through grittier, darker European battlefields against overwhelming forces. Securing the crown, this phenomenal sequel escalates the philosophical war against God while delivering the most spectacular aerial combat ever seen. We waited years for this continuation, and the payoff is glorious. Tanya is deliciously evil, yet completely captivating as she outsmarts enemies with sheer tactical brilliance. The sound design is earth-shattering. Every magic artillery blast rattles your bones. It perfectly captures the grim horrors of warfare while remaining immensely entertaining. This is the absolute zenith of the genre, demanding your immediate, undivided attention today. The parallel worlds of this exciting year are proving that the genre still holds endless surprises. Whether you crave cozy cooking or brutal warfare, there is a portal waiting for you. Drop a comment with your absolute favorite pick and subscribe for more ultimate anime lists.